Alrighty guys, we are back, chapter 19 of 20. Let's get right to it. It's just beautiful here. Here we go. Cash. Open the chest now or Ronan dies. You stir in shock as Cash places his gun directly against Ronan's temple. Amber. But Brent growls and holds him tighter. To the side, Daisy struggles against Franco in vain. Cash narrows his eyes at you impatiently. Did you hear me, Amber? You wouldn't dare. Let's just threaten him. I assure you I would. Go on now. Well, Amber, don't. Quiet, pirate scum. Cash growls, shoving the barrel of the gun harder into Ronan's skull. Ronan, I won't allow you to get hurt. I'm sorry. Let's just say I'm sorry. Amber, no, I'm not worth it. You are to me. You give Ronan a pained smile before turning your gaze to your father. Fine. Here we go. You turn around and pull on the lid of the chest, but it won't budge. Well, what are you waiting for? You look and realize there's a lock on the chest. You fiddle with it and it opens to reveal a keypad. It needs a password. I don't know how to open it. Do you think I'm playing a game? One more time, Amber. Dad, are you deaf? Let's do that. I said I can't open it. Threatening me won't change that. Do you think I'm joking? Fine, I'll show you how serious I am. Uh-oh. Cash growls, putting his finger on the trigger. Oh no, Ronan. No. You hear your heart pounds in your chest. Your blood rushes as you feel your world start to crumble in on itself. Cash pulls the trigger. Click. Nothing. What? The gun doesn't fire, but no sound, no blood, no bullet, just the empty click of the gun. It's empty. Impossible, that shouldn't be. He looks to Franco and Brent. One of you give me your weapon. You think Brent is turned on him? As they speak, you and Ronan lock eyes. He's still restrained, but Cash's attention is now diverted. He seems to mouth something across the space to you. Amber, help. You look back over to Cash and Brent. They're distracted. Use the distraction to pull Ronan free. I'm going to do nothing and see what happens. Ronan meets your gaze again and you shake your head. He grits his teeth and begins to struggle against Brent. You no good. Brent and Ronan grapple and Brent shoves Ronan against the rocky cave wall. Ronan hisses in pain, but you don't see any new blood from his wound. Thank God I patched him up good. Ronan manages to slip out of Brent's clutches, but just barely. We took care of Dante, now it's your turn. I like to see you try, scum. Ronan surges forward, landing a blow as he punches Cash hard. Ronan, you move to help him, but someone steps into your path. Not so fast, my dear niece. Franco holds on Daisy, is still strong. She's struggling against him, but it's in vain. Amber, be careful. Shut up, brat. Franco, let her go. You don't have to do this. She has nothing to do with this. Let's do that. Nothing to do with it. She's yet another meal ticket for me. What? Franco smirks down at Daisy. Your father promised you to me, little girl. You'll be my wife soon enough. Really? And I'll inherit your fortune. That's some weird shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Wow. No. You bastard. Take it up with your father, ladies. As Franco laughs, Daisy growls in anger and frustration. I've had enough of this. and with her fashionably sharp high heel, she stomps down on Franco's foot. Ah. He howls in pain and loosens his grip. With all the opportunity Daisy needs, she rushes over to you. We will not be sold like cattle, you disgusting old man. She glares at him as she stands strong beside you. And if you touch me or my sister, I'll take my stiletto heel and shove it right up your you-know-what. A surge of emotion passes through you as your sister finally, after all these years, is standing up for you. Daisy, where was all this before? I don't know. I guess I was too weak to ever say it. I'm sorry, Amber. You squeeze her shoulder and turn to Franco. No wonder my grandparents didn't love you, Franco. You're just a selfish, heartless monster. Uh-oh. How dare you. They didn't leave you anything because you're not worth anything, boy. You little witch. Franco steadies himself, his eyes all right with fury, as he lunges for you. Amber, watch out. Just before Franco gets to you, Daisy drives in his path. Oh no, she's going to get hurt or killed. I hope they don't do that. Franco tackles her, the two of them rolling back. He growls with unbridled violent rage in his eyes. Daisy. Franco doesn't seem to care that hits her and not you. As he has in his clutches, he's blinded by his rage. I'll kill you all. He begins to strangle her. Daisy claws his hands, panic in her eyes as he squirms beneath him. Amber, please help. I'm going to have to help her. You stare in horror as her struggles become weaker and feebler as Franco's eyes become more enraged. He's going to stop. He's going to kill her. So what am I going to do? Let's see. Amber. I need to save Daisy's life. Here we go. You look around the cave floor until your eyes land on a jagged rock. You grab it, feeling the hard stone in your hands as you rush to Franco and Daisy. Get off her. I'm going to throw the rock at Franco, hit him up close and personal. I'm going to do that right there. You bring the rock down hard on Franco's skull, feeling the impact with a sickening crunch. He falls off of Daisy, groaning and clutching his head and leaving Daisy panting and gasping for air. You pull her out of his reach and she scrambles to her feet. You saved my life. You smile at her, feeling relief flow through you and feeling real affection for your sister for the first time. You're my sister and you've really proven yourself today, Daisy. You pull her into a hug. I trust you. Daisy's eyes well up with unshed tears. She sniffs, hiding them with her usual smirk. Yeah, well, right back at you. With Franco still on the ground and Ronan and Brent and Cash still preoccupied, you give Daisy a firm look. Daisy, get out of here. Go find the authorities and bring them here, please. She looks at the chaos around her, uncertain, but finally gives you a hesitant nod. Okay, but you better not die down here. I'll try. And with that, Daisy rushes past you, up the stairs and out of the cave. But you don't have time to celebrate or even relax before Franco staggers to his feet. He begins to advance on you. I'll get you for that. Franco curses and swings at you. Luckily, you're faster and able to duck the blow. Stand down, damn it. Stand still. Well, he rounds you up again, this time coming at you with a snarl, his fingers hooked and itching for blood. I should dodge him again. I'm going to punch him again. Let's just do that. He should be hurt. You plant your feet on the ground, pull his hand back, and punch him hard as he runs at you. He inelegantly stumbles forward as you move to the far wall. I'm going to kill every one of you. Again, he charges, only this time he doesn't know what to do. As you step aside, a jagged spike jitting from the wall, just say sticking out of the wall, hangs out about 2 feet. That's the best way to put it. You can see the exact moment he sees it, tries to stop, and realizes it's too late. Ah! Franco sputters and coughs, blood trailing down his chin. With his dying breath, he whispers, whatever that is, Pargata per Costo, whatever that means. A different language, I guess. And with that, he's dead. You don't know what to make of his last words, but something tugs at the back of your mind. It's familiar. Why is it familiar? Hello, Amber. You jump, looking up at Brent as he blocks your path. What terrible work you've made of him, your own uncle. I thought Ronan made it clear not to come near me. Brent scoffs, unimpressed. And I thought I told you you were mine. Oh yeah? How's the leg? You little... Brent, you will never have me. Take that. You seem confident, pity. He begins to advance on you, slow and deliberate, menacing. You take a long breath and look around for your options. Finally, you see it, another passageway in the cave. We're going to head down the passageway. It's going to be full of water, I bet. Without thinking, you bolt. Come back here, says Brent. Brent chases after you, skid through the narrow cave, until eventually you come out on the other side, skid into a halt. What could this mean? Look at this. This is like a beautiful cave, though. Look at that. That is pretty. In front of you is a jagged drop in the cave, leading down to a cavern of jagged rocks and rushing water. Oh, little girl, that wasn't very smart of you, was it? He flashes a murderous smile, licking his lips. It's too bad you chose that useless sack of crap back there. You would have been so much happier with me. Happier, locked away with you, is how I'll feel when you're dead. Let's say that one. Happier is how I'll feel when you're dead. A dark chuckle leaves Brent's lips. He steps forward and you step back, feeling the cliff's sheer edge behind you. Let me rephrase. You would have been happier with me back, because all of your little friends would have survived. I put an order out for them all, you know. He takes another step forward. That Henry, I'll send him back to his country and they'll deal with him, but not before I have fun. Another step. And that little Pris David, he used to be a government worker. You know, his actions are outright treason. Man, you can't move back anymore. That oaf John will die for his crimes, of course. And Ronan Stryker will die a slow, painful death, and it will all be your fault. Brent lunges, then threatens to send you over the edge of the jagged cliff. He's insane. He won't stop. I'm going to close my eyes and see what happens, because I believe somebody's going to save me. There are worse ways to go. You close your eyes, bracing yourself. When Brent slams into you, he feels like a truck. He knocks the wind out of you and shoves you out over the edge of the stone ledge. You can't help but scream as the force of gravity pulls you down, but Brent grabs your wrist at the last second. Look at me. I want to see the fear in your eyes when I kill you. There we go. You squeeze your eyes shut and shake your head. He digs his nails into your wrist. Look at me, boy or girl. Then you hear a deafening crack from above. You look up, shocked by what you see. The spikes. Brent can't look up in time. A huge stone spike breaks from the ceiling and slams into him, knocking him over the edge with you. Gravity takes you again, but your hands find the ledge and you hold on tight. I'm okay. You look down just in time to see Brent's wells as he plummets into the rocky sea below. You pan exhausted before you stumble back the way to you came. See, I saved some gems there. I have to help Ronan. As you run, your mind goes back to Franco's last words. Whatever that means, Parvi por Cuesta, whatever that is. Like someone turned on a bright light in a pitch black room. I've got it. The lullaby my mother used to tell me. You rush back to the treasure chest. There it is. You look at the keypad, at the pad of numbers and letters. Die. Age before beauty, Dixon. Across the cave, Cash and Ronan are going at it. Cash is brandishing a sword, one of the weapons taken from the castle. So he's holding the sword. It says brandishing, whatever. He swipes at Ronan and misses. Ronan in turn swings at him. The blows connect, but Cash recovers quickly. Ronan, on the other hand, is starting to slow. I bandage him up, but he's starting to lose steam. Cash lets out a yell and charges, knocking Ronan to the ground a few feet from him. Ronan, don't worry about me, love. Keep going. What should I do? I'm going to continue opening the chest. You focus on the chest. There's a small keypad beneath the inscription. You start punching in the phrase. Dang. And unfortunately, the chest is old. The keypad is finicky. Come on. Once, twice, 3 times you push the letter P. It finally takes. Behind you, Ronan and Cash continue to fight. AGH. This is taking too long. You key the entire phrase, but it doesn't work. You are almost as big a thorn in my side as Amber. Cash swings. Ronan managed to duck, but the motion sends him stumbling sideways. I'll take that as a compliment. Why won't you just die, Striker? I'm stubborn like that. I should try to get Cash's attention. Throw a rocket, Cash. Let's throw a rocket, Cash. Well, why not give that a shot? You scan the ground until you find something to throw. This will work. Grabbing a nearby rock, you hurl it at your father's head. It connects as intended, and he stumbles back, allowing Ronan time to rebound. You refocus on the chest. I've got to get this thing open. It's our only chance. You're never getting out of this cave, Ronan. It's you who's never getting out. Ronan swings, but Cash dodges the attack. I owe you for every ounce of pain and misery you put her through. I'm going to make you pay. I love to see you try. Ronan snares and swings again, but his movements are becoming slower, more unfocused. He won't last much longer. Amber. Ronan calls out to you. You can open it, Amber. You can open it, Amber. Think what you did. Your mother care about what did your mother care about the most? What would she put in that single password? My name, I bet. One single thing. You look down at the treasure chest, the last obstacle, the last piece of the puzzle. I have to break the chest open and damage the wheel. I'm going to do that. Well, I could do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to because it's still going to tell enough, I think. I think it won't matter. So you punch several words and phrases into the keypad, but nothing works. Screw this, we're out of time. Grabbing a nearby rock, you start hammering on the lock. It takes 6 blows before the lid cracks. Yes. You yank it open. There on the bottom is the wheel. Thank God. But the wheel isn't the only thing inside the chest. There's a beautiful tiara. It must have been your mother's. Unfortunately, when you cracked the lid, it cracked the tiara in half. And and the wheel is torn. It don't matter if the wheel's torn because you just put it back together. Oh no. You collect the wheel and climb to your feet. Ronan, I have it. I found the wheel. Cash whirls on you, rage and hatred in every pore of his body. Give it to me. No. He scoffs, stalking forward. Do you really think I won't kill you for it? I think you might try. He's dangerous, Amber. Be careful. Listen to your pirate. Bastard pirate. Wow. I know exactly who you are, Cash Dixon, and I'm going to see you beaten at your own game. I will stop you at my last breath if I have to. I wanted to believe there was good in you, but there isn't. I'm going to go with the first one. I'm going to see it, okay? You think you can't lose, that everything you ever want will just fall into your lap. I work hard for what I have. This is no exception. You worked hard to what? Make me miserable? I put up with you and your bullcrap for 20 years. I earn everything. Cash makes a swipe for through will, but you dance out of reach. Whatever that means. I don't know what that even means. He screams, the sword poised in his hands and ready to strike. I'll kill you, you wretched girl. You know you should move, but Tara keeps you rooted in place. This is it. He really going to kill me this time. Dad, I knew this would be the death of me. I finally found someone who loves me. Let's do that. Let's see what he says there. Is that what you think? It is. Love? Ronan doesn't love anyone. You're wrong. He used you to get to me. That won't work on me anymore. I know the truth. Ronan loves me. Cash charges the intent to kill the clear. You take a deep breath, ready for Cash's killing blow. When Ronan steps between you, no. Cash collides with him, the sword piercing in front and poking out his back. Ronan killed him. Looks like Cash yanks the sword out and it falls to the ground. Ronan goes with it, bleeding profusely. A scream tears from your throat, ripping free like an explosion. You grab the sword and swing it at Cash. He dodges your attack, but it's close enough that you see real fear in his eyes. Never again. I'm done letting you control my life. You'll never use or abuse me ever again. I should slash Cash's arm, throw a punch while Cash is distracted. I'm going to throw a punch while Cash is distracted. You ball your fist and swing. The blow strikes Cash in the chin. He rocks back, clutching his face, eyes wide with horror. You've hurt me more than enough. You've hurt more than enough people. It's only payback. Take that, Cash. Taking Cash out is what we're doing. You advance a step, swinging the sword and revealing in fear in Cash's eyes. Your reign of terror ends today, Cash. Amber. No, you can't weasel your way out of this one. Amber, wait, let's talk about this. I'm done talking. Adrenaline surges through you. You overpower him, knocking him to the ground and holding him there with the tip of the sword. You wouldn't hurt your own father, would you? What? I am your blood. I fed and clothed you. I kept a roof over your head. Your blood shakes in rage as you stare down at him. You tormented me my whole life. You killed my mother. You framed Ronan and ruined his whole life. But Cash only chuckles like his cruelty seeping into the air like a poison. Don't you see, Amber? You're just like me. I didn't see it before, but your Ruth was hard. You really are my daughter, aren't you? You look up at Ronan and he gives you a firm nod, the blood seeping through his shirt. This is your choice, Amber. You stare down at the man who was responsible for all your suffering, all of Ronan's suffering. Kill Cash. I can't be a killer. I'm going to let him go. You were never my father, Cash. Does that mean you can live with yourself if you kill me? Your hand shakes for a moment before you lower the sword. No. I didn't think so. Make no mistake, this isn't weakness. It's not. No, it's mercy. It's something that someone like you wouldn't understand. Cash gets to his feet and dusts himself off. He smirks at you. He starts towards the cave opening, then pausing, turning back to face you. You know, when you were a child, I thought for a moment I might be able to learn to love you. I really did try, you know. Why couldn't you? Because you're just like her. But someone like you isn't capable of love. But money and power were more important, right? Let's do that. Yes, they were. They always are. Goodbye, Amber. Holding up his hand, he waves a smile device. What is that? A little gift. He presses the button. Suddenly, the entire cave begins to shake. Cash laughs, disappearing through the entrance and locking you inside. Oh no. You rush to Ronan, helping him off the ground. Hurry, the whole thing is about to collapse. Ronan frowns and nods to the ground. Bigger problems, love. A loud explosion rocks the small space and the cave entrance collapses. Oh my God. Amber. You glance down, water starts rushing into the cave, rising fast. We're going to drown. Next chapter, with a stab wound through Ronan's chest and the cave flooding, Cash had to have the last word, and now you and Ronan are cornered. Will you get out of this alive? Find out in the finale. I guess I should have spent those gems on that part right there. But we'll just let it go. I want to see what it would do. So we'll go to no thanks here, and we're done with this chapter. So we'll see how it ends tomorrow, but the ending will be coming up. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be ready for chapter 20. And we'll probably spend the gems on everything that pops up just to see what happens. But there you have it, guys. Another great chapter. As always, guys, give the video a thumbs up. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day now. Toodles!